men who like to go overseas to find a partner is men who like to prey on vulnerable women. Because when you go find a wife in the Philippines or Thailand or Eastern Europe or wherever these places are that are overseas, I'm assuming you mean they're more biddable, that they're less outspoken.
Attention to the passport bros, like they're getting women from like the DR, Colombia,
Yes.
The Philippines, Thailand, like women that can speak very little English, women that don't have education, women that need them, women that need them.
Women are raised to be wives.
Welcome to Rewind, my new online digital platform. Here we have another bitter woman complaining about passport men. Why do you women keep complaining if you're not interested in us? If you're not interested, let it be. LIG, let it go. But you women can't let it go. And that's the problem with you modern women today. You keep going on and on and on. It doesn't stop. It sounds like a broken record. Let's roll this clip.
Their wives or to find women that they feel like are more traditional than American women. First comment, grip. Like, are you guys really real? The fact of the matter is the average woman does not even require that much. Why in 2022 would I settle for a man that expects me to basically be a slave and maid?
Now you say you're just an average woman, but the thing is, we don't want average women. We want above average women. So the thing is, average women want above average men. But see, the thing is, when you're above average man, you make six figures. You look good. You have a six pack. You have a six-figure salary. When you have all these things and add your height, you're 6 feet tall, why would a man with all these credentials want a woman that's 5'2" and 240 pounds? You weigh more than a linebacker. You weigh more than Emmitt Smith. Why would we, as men, want a woman that's 5'2", no neck, 240 pounds? Come on, it doesn't make any sense. But you as a woman want a man to be 6 feet tall, six pack, and make a six-figure income. The thing is, you are nothing more than average. Most of you are below average. If you don't believe me, take a look in the mirror. If you don't believe me, take a look at your own video. You're only average, but you're talking about you're average, which is cool, but you want above average men. Another thing, you're talking about why would we go overseas to get a slave and a maid? That in 2022, you don't want to be a slave and a maid. What I don't understand about you women, that you cook for yourself, you clean for yourself. If you have a man and a family, you're going to be doing these things anyway. So what's the problem? What's the big deal of cleaning and cooking for your man, cleaning and cooking for your family, if you're doing these things anyway? This is the hypocrisy of modern women. But see, when you go overseas, these women clean, these women cook. It's no big deal to them because it's embedded in them to do these things. So what you telling me, modern American women, that you want a sloppy house? Most of you are a bunch of pigs anyway. So what you telling me that when you eat, you only eat for yourself? But the thing is, when you're eating for yourself, you're eating all that food for yourself. Maybe that's why 80% of Black American women are overweight.
You need to be in a mental health facility. Because instead of being introspective and looking at your actions, what you're doing that's maybe not working out in your favor, y'all would rather like go to another country and just continue the toxicity.
And to see the way you're yapping, just going like 50 miles an hour, and you're talking about we need help. We are mentally deprived. Have you seen your video? Have you sat back and watched your own video? Do you think we need mental health? It is you that need mental health. Look at the way you was going. You was going 50 miles an hour about nothing. Ranting and raving about nothing. Complaining, bitching, moaning about nothing. But you say that we need mental health. When I was a little bitty kid growing up, when you thought of mental health, you thought of men in the streets, men wandering around, men in these mental institutions needing mental health. Have you seen what's going on nowadays with you women? Do you know that most of you women are in therapy? Most of you women need mental health. Most of you women are mentally disturbed. Have you seen the mental health clinics? Have you seen women in your own family that need help, that need therapy? They are lying down on the couch because they can't get it together. Why is it that women today have all the education and all the resources, and these women today cannot get their lives together? Look at your grandmothers. Your grandmothers had much less education, much less resources, but you notice how your grandmothers can get a man, keep a man. You notice how your grandmothers did not need therapy, but you women, all this education, all this money, resources, and you still can't get your lives together. That I do not understand for the life of me. But you say that we are the ones that need help because we going overseas to find women without passports. But maybe that's why we're going overseas, because we're trying to stay away from you women that need help.
Why in 2022 would I settle for a man that expects me to basically be a slave and maid?
2 hours later.
I don't know. I feel like everything Black women do is a problem. I don't feel safe, protected, loved around my own men of my race, and it hurts. Because Black women go so hard for y'all. Tired. Some of the comments I read were so hateful, just and racist. Like, the white man doesn't even have to do the job for you, because Black men do the job of white supremacy for them.
Now, in this video, notice how you had a 180-degree turn. All of a sudden, all that energy you had in the first video, how come you took it not one notch, not two notches, but you took it all the way down? Look at the way you sound. You sound like Charlie Brown's teacher. You saying how we disrespect the Black woman. We disrespect every single one of y'all. You feel tired. You feel disgusted because we disrespect you. But what about the video that we just played before? How you were the one disrespecting Black men. How you were the one going all the way up, taking up all these notches, disrespecting Black men. So we're not the ones that are being disrespected. You are the one that's being disrespected. So it's an old saying, if you can't take it, don't dish it. But see, the thing is, that's the problem with you married. I'm sorry, not married, because none of you are married, with your modern women. Because if you women were married, you wouldn't be making videos like this. Notice if you had a man, notice if you had a ring on your finger, you won't be making these videos. But you women have nothing better to do but to make comments and make videos. And these things don't go hand in hand. And these things don't make any sense. If you had so much time on your hand by cooking for your husband, cleaning for your husband, being submissive to your husband, you wouldn't have time to be making these ratchet videos. And you wouldn't be having time complaining, having time bitching, having time moaning, because all that energy will be for your husband and your family. But see, the thing is, you don't know how to keep peace because there's so much going on inside your head, mental health wise, that you don't have any peace within yourself. But if you are submissive, if you can clean and you can cook, because most of you don't cook, you eat out anyway. That's why 80% of you black women are overweight. If you did these things, there would be so much tranquility in your life, so much calmness in your life. Have you ever seen these men with these women overseas? Notice how they're so peaceful. Everyone is calm. Everyone has a certain decorum. It's just so much quiet in the household, so much quietness in their life. But you can't do that. It's so much anarchy and conflict. And the thing is, you keep going on with the anarchy and conflict, and you don't know when to stop. If you had a man in your life, believe me, things would be so much better, so much calmer, and so much quieter. Ladies, gentlemen, you want an unfiltered analysis of videos just like this one? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button and hit the bell for future notifications. That way you're notified when a video is uploaded each and every week.